What is going on, guys? Today I am presenting you with a very important part of Diablo's legacy. I'm going to be doing a complete comparison of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3.
Stay a while and listen.
Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 was developed by Blizzard North, a company that was first named Condor. Game designer David Brevik, the creator of Diablo, along with Condor, approached Blizzard in 1995 with the idea of creating Diablo as a game. Blizzard Entertainment then purchased Condor and renamed them Blizzard North. This led to Blizzard North's founders David Brevik, Eric Schaefer, and Max Schaefer to be the three lead game designers of Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, and go on to sell a combined 6.5 million copies of a game they founded and designed. Blizzard North began Diablo 3's development in 2002, and by 2005 Blizzard announced the closure of Blizzard North and started Diablo 3 from scratch with a new team. This led to Diablo 3 being developed by none of the key people who started and created Diablo. Diablo has always given us this feeling of a very dark and medieval atmosphere, almost like a medieval horror game, while Diablo 3 I feel leans more towards a fantasy game. On the character selection screen on Diablo 2, the heroes feel very creepy and intimidating as they gather around a dark campfire. The armor and outfits on the heroes gives them a very medieval look to them, along with the area around them. These types of aspects of Diablo 2 is what made the game so special and unique.
Yeah, that was another thing that we want to make different about the game, was the art style. A lot of the games that were out at the time were, elves and fairies and things like that, and we're like, we just want blood and guts, so we're gonna make it really dark. And it was funny, the owner of Blizzard at the time was this company called Davidson and Associates, and they made educational games like Reading Blaster and Math Blaster and things like that. And Jan Davidson, who she was one of the owners of this company, and she was this older woman, she was in her 60s, and the first time she saw Diablo, she's oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if we want to go down this path. And I'm like, trust us, this is going to sell. And we just didn't want to go with the kind of happy, fun land. We wanted to go with kind of a dark, gothic feel to it.
Diablo 3's character selection screen seems not quite as dark and medieval looking as before. The presentation of the character creation in Diablo 3 looks as if it's out of a free MMORPG game. The class choices and character graphics don't feel like they are from a Diablo game. There isn't anything original about them. It looks like World of Warcraft with a darker atmosphere and updated graphics with a Diablo 3 sticker on it. I'm not saying Diablo 3 isn't a spectacular looking game, but as a Diablo player the graphics just don't look right. It felt like the game design was rushed and not executed properly. The detailed speech from T-Rail at the end of Diablo 2 is one of the most memorable quotes in video game history.
I am impressed, mortal. You have overcome the greatest challenge this world has ever faced and defeated the last of the prime evils. Go now, mortal. I have opened a portal that will lead you to safety. May the eternal light shine upon you and your descendants for what you've done this day. The continued survival of mankind is your legacy. Above all else, you have earned a rest from this endless battle.
After defeating the prime evils, then T-Rail destroying the World Stone made you feel like you not only accomplished the greatest achievement of all time in the Diablo universe, but also left you feeling very mysterious about what was going to happen to you and mankind. As hell was flooding into your world and T-Rail opened a strange portal for your safety. Diablo 3 on the other hand didn't offer much of an exciting ending on either the original game or expansion. The extremely short quotes from the characters were not even the least bit memorable, and the game didn't leave you with any sense of accomplishment for saving all of mankind.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
A bold claim. Evil is resilient.
Time will tell.
Above all of this, one of the most insulting additions to Diablo 3's story was how Decker Cain was killed off. Decker Cain is one of the most memorable characters in Diablo for 16 years. The fact that he was killed off by a purple butterfly after he'd been through the devil himself was ridiculous. And to have a very short and sloppy scene of his death was unacceptable as a Diablo player. The classes in Diablo 3 just didn't make any sense. With several different types of skills and different ways you can use these skills didn't seem very fitting as a Diablo player. Diablo 2 is more straightforward with only 3 different types of skills for each class and didn't make you feel overwhelmed, but at the same time gave you the ability to be creative with your class. Diablo 3 gives you a wide variety of skills but doesn't offer anything original when it comes to these skills and classes. A wizard is just a wizard and casts spells, while a paladin in Diablo 2 has a variety of different playstyles, such as being a smiter tank or casting holy spells. In Diablo 3's current state, legendary and set items are permanently bound to your account and cannot be traded with other players. You can give players in your party items, but only when they are dropped on the ground. This completely removed the trading community from Diablo 3 and left us feeling like the game is now just a single player campaign. The trading community in Diablo is one of the key aspects that built a community and economy for items in the game for many years. I understand and love the excitement of finding rare items in Diablo, but it's just not possible for you to find every item in the game you want while only being able to obtain the items by yourself. This results in little to no character progression in Diablo 3 and forces players to quit because you are not accomplishing anything you would like to do with your character. Diablo 3 has sold over 30 million copies. The fact that the game now has an extremely small community, not only on the PC but also consoles, shows how much Diablo 3 has failed. Diablo 3 doesn't have the proper game features to enjoy and build the game as a community. 16 years after Diablo 2's release, it still has a very active player base. The thousands of players who still play Diablo 2 enjoy the game as a community. Dueling, trading, and even legit Baal and Diablo runs still exist in Diablo 2. There's my complete comparison of Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Let me know in the comments section which game you like best. New videos will be right here every Monday. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want to keep up with Diablo 2.